Hello all of you. Today we continue to explore the two species of hyena and lion in the midst of the battle between these two fierce animals. Lions fight hyenas on the steppe, and the winner is unexpected. Uncompromising battle for survival between lions and hyenas. Hyenidae, from ancient Greek hyetid, hyena, includes feline carnivorous mammals. There are only 4 species of hyena alive, in 3 genera. This is the 5th smallest family in the order Carnivores. The 2 front limbs are longer and stronger than the 2 hind limbs. Strong teeth, capable of tearing very tough meat. Hyenas are considered one of the greediest predators on land, able to kill large animals such as zebras, wildebeests, and buffaloes. In addition, the ability to run fast also allows them to. Hyenas can chase birds at close range. However, hyenas rarely hunt on their own, but mainly follow other predators such as lions, leopards, and steal their food. Because hyenas' bodies are not perfect for hunting like lions or leopards, it is difficult for them to control or kill their prey, forcing them to rely on other species to supplement their food. The lion is one of the great cats of the cat family, the leopard genus. Ranked as endangered on the IUCN Red List since 1996, populations of this species in Africa have declined by about 43% since the early 1990s. In Western culture, lions are known as king of the jungle or king of beasts. Lions are sexually dimorphic. Males are larger than females with a typical weight range of 250 to 350 kilograms. Lions are animals that live in open plains, and they can be found everywhere in Africa. A sudden attack by a herd of hungry hyenas targets the pride of lions. The world of wild animals is an extremely harsh place, a land of wars for power and food, and only the strongest have the right to survive and impose rules on other species. Full stop. Lions are animals often known as the king of the jungle, and it is no coincidence that they were given that title. By nature, lions are dominant, ready to take down any opponent if necessary. There are even many cases where lions do not even want to eat their competitors even though they have been defeated by them. This is simply to show off their strength as well as eliminate all those who dare to approach and threaten their food chain. Lions and hyenas are known to be 2 high-level predators in nature. Also, because of the fight for food to survive, lions and hyenas become bitter rivals. The reason is because hyenas are creatures that often eat other people's leftovers. Not only that, they also form gangs that specialize in robbing prey from predators, typically lions. The hatred between lions and hyenas comes from a simple reason: a dispute over food sources. Specifically, hyenas are a species that often eats other people's leftovers. Not only that, they also form gangs that specialize in robbing prey from predators, and of course the king of the forest cannot feel satisfied angry when others disturb their food source. The presence of a hyena pack with nearly 20 members made the atmosphere tense. They surrounded and approached the lion, and continuously emitted threatening cries in an attempt to snatch their prey. However, the lions refused to give up. At the climax, a female lion suddenly rushed straight at the opponent. With its strength and speed, it quickly knocked down a hyena and grabbed its neck, causing serious injuries to the animal. Witnessing the incident, other hyenas quickly surrounded and put the lion in danger. When the war seemed to have no end, suddenly a male lion appeared from nowhere and leisurely rushed forward. The male lion's undeniable dominance immediately created change, as the entire grassland became silent. Gradually, one by one, the hyenas ran away and only dared to stand and watch their prey from afar. Meanwhile, the female lions do not dare to come close to compete for prey with the leader. At that time, the male lion quietly enjoyed his party. Although they are unrivaled predators on vast grasslands, lions still face dangerous challenges. One sunny afternoon, a group of hyenas were wandering on the steppe. They discovered a group of lions resting after lunch. The clash between these two animals began when a brave hyena approached a group of lions, emitting a terrifying roar. The group of lions looked at each other. They realized that they could not underestimate this large group of hyenas. Gradually, other hyenas joined in, forming a tight living fence around the lion. Fierce struggles began when the lions repeatedly tried to break the fence, but the hyenas retaliated strongly. The sounds respond between the lion's roar and the accompanying bark to the hyena's roar creates a majestic intense picture. The lion, although strong, was overwhelmed by the sheer numbers of the hyenas. They fight back by fusing, forming an impenetrable phalanx. The lion tried to attack from many different directions, but was repelled each time by the collective strength of the hyenas. The confrontation lasted for tense moments, with each side refusing to budge. Lions and hyenas, each with their own talented warriors, create a fierce battle between two animals with different positions. This clash is not only a battle for survival, but also a lesson in collective strength and solidarity in the wild. The lion began to feel tired from the strength of the hyenas. Their sharp teeth and claws constantly gnaw into the lion's thick fur, creating small but painful wounds. The leader of the lions sensed the challenge and decided to make a strong attack. The lion leader advanced towards the center of the hyena fence, raised his head and let out a powerful roar. This sudden attack surprised the hyenas. Some hyenas backed away, giving way to the lions for a few seconds. Using this opportunity, the lion leader quickly took advantage of it to separate the hyenas and find a way out of the encirclement. However, hyenas do not accept defeat easily. They quickly recovered and continued to attack, reforming a tight living barrier around the lion. The confrontation continued, but this time, the lion began to feel more outnumbered. Finally, when the lion's strength gradually exhausted, the hyenas continued to attack vigorously. A fatal bite from the hyena finally delivered, ending this clash. The lion, tired and in pain, eventually left the hyena's territory, leaving behind a picture of collective strength and survival in the natural world. Although he came away from the encounter with the hyenas, it was not a complete defeat. While their footsteps were heavy, the lion leader and his companions still retained their lives and experience from the fierce confrontation. They retreated into the distance, realizing that despite their defeat, the collective strength of the hyenas was undeniable. While the hyenas, victorious, display their pride and unity by barking and jumping, they maintain their territory. The clash strengthened unity within the pack and demonstrated the strength of the collective in the face of challenge. Although the clash between lions and hyenas is over, the story of strength, unity, and the fight for survival continues in the natural world. Lions and hyenas each represent a part of the food chain and natural balance. This war is an integral part of the endless vicious cycle of wildlife, where strength, intelligence and solidarity all play important roles in maintaining life. The lion group does not accept surrender easily. They decided to unite forces and look for a new opportunity to demonstrate their strength. The leader lion took the lead, along with other members. They confidently returned to the steppe to seek an advantage. Coming to a corner of the savanna, the lion discovered a lonely hyena lurking. The lion leader quickly realized the opportunity and led the group of lions forward, surrounding the lone hyena. The hyena, although sensing a threat, maintains a protective posture. The new war has begun, and this time, the lion is more determined. The lion leader, with dexterity and unwavering strength, organizes a simultaneous team attack. A single hyena cannot face the collective strength of a group of lions. The melee on the steppe became more fierce, with roars and barks from both sides. The disparity in strength begins to clearly emerge when the hyena, although brave, is unable to cope with the lion's mighty strength. When the encounter ended, the lone hyena had to leave his territory, giving it to the lions. The chief lion, with a look full of pride, stood at the head of the pack and roared across the steppe in victory. However, what was unexpected was that the change in the map of power on the steppe gave rise to many discoveries. The appearance of a new group of lions, bold and ferocious, moving forward step by step, not only presents a new challenge to the previous group of lions but also creates a new, unpredictable struggle. Full stop. The battle in the natural world continues, always full of surprises and challenges for every living being. The race for power and survival on the steppe is endless, creating a harsh and challenging habitat for all species. In the natural world, innovation and adaptability are the keys to survival, and the clash between lions and hyenas is just one of the developments in the never-ending journey of life and death on the vast steppe. When there are many members, they will force the lion to fight until exhausted and injured. Just a simple mistake by a lion can get it killed because hyenas are not creatures that can give up easily. Normally, we often encounter battles between hyenas and lions when one of the two sides has far more numbers than the other. This is understandable because no animal wants to bet its life on useless hunts, when the odds of winning are low. However, the clip recorded by Daryl Harries at Classiri Sands Animal Sanctuary, South Africa will give us a different perspective. A true battle between arrogant, powerful lions against the plundering of hungry, savage hyenas. If the content is lacking, please give your comments. If you like the video, don't forget to support the channel with a like, and subscribe to the channel and follow good videos. Thank you for watching this video. Hello and see you again.